Happy almost Halloween! So much candy! Hi, I'm Tacie and I'm a registered dietitian nutritionist, and today I am going to be sharing with you 4 steps for dealing with holiday candy overload. Oh my gosh, so much candy. Does anyone else's kids come home with just bucketfuls of candy on Halloween night? Like buckets full of candy. Not only do my kids bring home tons of candy on Halloween night, but they also have church events and family events and school activities, and all of those fun activities supply more candy. So what is a mom to do? How do you keep the magic of the holiday without all of the belly aches and the whining for candy all day? In today's video, I will tell you. But before we get started, very quickly, I have a disclaimer. The information in this video is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not medical advice. Before making any changes to your diet or your child's diet, you should always consult with your physician or your child's pediatrician. Step number 1, sort the pre-holiday stash. So before your children collect more candy on Halloween, have them sort through their existing candy stash. This way you make sure you get rid of any really old candy, any candies they're not even gonna eat, they don't like, before you start pouring more into those buckets. This is how I prevent long-term candy storage, as in months old stale candy. Step number 2, let them eat their candy.
What?
I know this sounds crazy, but I actually let my kids have free reign to their candy on the holiday. But hear me out. First off, helping your children understand when they are hungry and when they are full is actually part of your job as a mom. And the best way to do that is to stay out of the way and let them eat. This is giving them practice understanding when they feel full. Yes, they may get a bellyache this Halloween, but next Halloween, I can almost guarantee they won't. They're only going to repeat that mistake 1 or 2 times before they realize that it does not feel good to have a bellyache. So your job is just to help them make that connection between eating too much candy too quickly at a time and the bellyache that they get. Secondly, restricting your child's candy intake actually teaches them to ignore their body's cues to stop eating. So have you ever noticed that a child who's not allowed to have sweets at home just kind of goes crazy at birthday parties and other activities and they eat every candy in sight? That is because they've developed a lack mindset. They know that their access to this candy is limited to this one event, so they get as much of it as they can during that time period, and they just devour as much as possible when they have the chance. But on the other hand, children who regularly are exposed to candy, they don't do that. They eat until they are satisfied and they stop. That's because they know they can have more later. Step 3, separate their favorites. So after your kids have brought home that mountain of candy, have them lay out their candy and sort through it. Throw away any of the candy they don't really like, because there's really no point in keeping candy you're not going to like. At my house, we put it in a community bucket, as in mom and dad's Halloween stash. But if there's candy that no one in the family likes, just toss it. Don't feel bad about it. Don't keep it for months. Just toss that candy if you know nobody really likes it and nobody is going to eat it. Step 4, schedule access. So after the holiday has ended, put all of your kids' candy in a treat bucket for them or a container up in your kitchen cupboard somewhere. Allow them to have a piece every single day, but only with scheduled meals or snacks. So I allow my kids to have one treat with their after school snack every single day. Yep, every single day. They can choose one treat. But the interesting thing is they don't always choose to have a treat every day. Why? Because they know they can have one tomorrow if they want. Pro tip, keep their candy in a clear container so that you can monitor how long the candy has been sitting in there. Throw out old candy or anything that's been opened, empty wrappers, etc. And that's it. 4 simple steps for dealing with all of that holiday candy. And if you like this video and want more tips about feeding your kids, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Until next time, stay healthy, eat happy, and feed those kids.